I'll never forget the day I stumbled upon the abyssal horror that lurks in the depths of our ocean. It was my first time on a deep-sea submersible, and I was ecstatic to be a part of the research team. As we descended into the darkness, the water pressure increased, and the light from the surface grew dimmer. The darkness was almost palpable, a heavy blanket that suffocated me. I could feel the weight of the water above us, crushing us with every meter we sank. The smell of salt water and metal filled my nostrils, and the sound of creaking metal echoed through the submersible. Our mission was to collect samples from the ocean floor, but I had no idea what terrors awaited us. The darkness outside was so absolute that it felt like we were floating in a void. I couldn't shake off the feeling that we were being watched, that unblinking eyes were trained on us from the darkness. As we reached the bottom, the submersible's lights illuminated the desolate landscape. The seafloor stretched out before us like an alien world, with twisted rock formations and eerie silence. Our team began to collect samples, and I couldn't help but feel a sense of unease. It started with small things: a faint scratching sound, a slight vibration in the submersible's hull. At first, I thought it was just the wind or the currents. But then I saw it, a massive shape looming in the distance, its presence seeming to fill the entire horizon. It was a creature unlike any I had ever seen, with twisted, elongated limbs and bulging black eyes. It was as if it had been born from the darkness itself, forged from the very abyss we were exploring. The creature began to move towards us, its movements slow and deliberate. I felt a sense of dread creeping up my spine as it drew closer, its eyes fixed on us with an unblinking stare. The scratching sound grew louder, and I realized that it was the creature's claws scraping against the submersible's hull. I was paralyzed with fear, unable to move or speak as the creature loomed over us. And then, everything went black. When I came to, I was back on the surface, the sunlight blinding me. The research team was frantic, trying to revive me. But as I looked around, I realized that something was off. The crew was acting strangely, their eyes seeming to hold a newfound darkness. And then, I saw it. The creature, its presence still etched in my mind, had left an indelible mark on me. I could feel its presence, its malevolent energy coursing through my veins. I was no longer alone, for I had become a vessel for the horror that lurked in the depths. The darkness below had followed me back to the surface, and now it was a part of me. I am writing this now, trying to make sense of the horror that I experienced. But as I look around, I realize that I am not alone. The creature's influence spreads, infecting all those around me, and soon, it will consume us all, dragging us back down into the abyss from which it came. I can feel its presence growing stronger, urging me to return to the depths, to surrender to the darkness. I am no longer sure what is real and what is not, but I know that I am doomed. The darkness below has me, and it will never let me go.